Good morning and welcome to my new channel, John Herring Barroom Originals, which replaces John Herring Barroom Lock-In. See the difference? Yeah, the difference is not really any singing on this, no backing tracks. This is all original stuff. Well, original to me, sort of. So we'll start with today's news, yeah? Should universities have a duty of care to their students? Should they? Should they? Of course they bloody well should. You know, good Lord. Why are we pushing our children and young people so hard to achieve? There is too much pressure on them. Parents should take responsibility as well for their little darlings to be pushed this hard. It's unacceptable. You know, the figures, national figures for suicide in young people is quite alarming. The figures for mental health issues amongst even very small school children, apparently, and they're not all snowflakes, is quite frankly a national disgrace. So it's no good just being clever. You know, if you end up dead, they're not clever about that, is they? Right, anyway, that's that out of the way. Stop it. Oh dear, I don't know what this country's coming to. The Rwanda scheme, the government, and I use the term government loosely. I should Google government because it ain't what this shower of whatever's doing. The Rwanda scheme is overshadowing lots of other issues which are very important. We've got the war going on in Israel, Palestine, we've got all the atrocities in Gaza, we've got this terrible conflict in Ukraine. Russia are messing up everything in the world. Yeah, they are. It's not a conspiracy theory, it's true. And so is it a good idea to send them to Rwanda? Well, I'm not sure about that. But what I do think is we should send all convicts, rapists, murderers and scammers, definitely scammers because they do my head in, send them there. Like we used to send them to Australia years ago. The only problem with sending them to Australia is that over the years they learn how to play cricket and then they come back and shaft us years later, which is not good. So, don't have an Ashes series against Rwanda. It's not going to happen anyway, is it? So, that's that one out of the way. Also, apparently, now, you'll have to tell me, there's a TV programme on ITV. Does anyone watch that? Of course, people watch ITV. Stop being silly, John. There's a programme called I'm a Celebrity, which of course I have heard of. Yeah, I just haven't watched it. I wonder why. It's called, anyway, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Anyway, they've just announced, apparently, the King of the Jungle. And apparently this is Made in Chelsea star. Problem with that. Made in Chelsea, is it a programme? Star Sam Thompson? Is that male or female? I haven't got a Scooby. So I have two questions about who is she? I don't know what it's supposed to be about. But one of the contestants, another contestant, was a boxer called Tony Bellew. I think I briefly have heard of. Well, apparently, he's not there. Right, well, he didn't win it, but he should be used to being knocked out, surely. He's a boxer for crying out loud. The real problem is there was somebody else on that programme. Apparently, Nigel Farage? Farage? Sounds French, doesn't it? Apparently, he's a politician. Nigel Farage. Never bloody heard of him. Yeah, well, I don't suppose it matters, does it? Thank you, John Herring Barroom Originals. See you soon.